This is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, for real. Okay, they both agreed to doing one warm-up. Okay. We're seeing QMK with the C-spin and Ajanba with the PC opener.
And the win.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. But that's the end of the warm-up.
Yeah. That's how quick it goes, you know? Like one misdropped opener and then bam. GG.
Okay. Okay, good luck, have fun.
Oh, that's true. I did hear about. So apparently, Ajanba and QMK played yesterday, and the final score was 33-33.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, we'll see how that happens today.
Yeah, if we see any close scores.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're seeing both off to a little bit of a slower start than usual, but maybe just trying to anticipate the garbage that they're going to be receiving. But a nice STSD there from QMK and another STSD from Ajanba, and just working again. The really nice keeping up with his back-to-backs there. We're getting that T-spin single and still preserving that Tetris stack, and just getting trying to work his way down right now. And you're seeing QMK as well on his own end, just working his way down, trying to get this T-spin double set up into the back-to-back, and only going for the 3-line clear there, which is going to break his bonus, but it's still not going to be too much of a problem. His board is now looking a little bit cheesed in comparison to Ajanba's. As you can see, Ajanba is still trying to just go for these Tetrises, and now just trying to go for this T-spin double into the Z-spin, into a nice down stack, although that's not really going to add much cheese to QMK's side. He's only got this clean garbage to work with. But as you can see, pretty much playing now, like they actually have sped up quite a bit, considering they did have slow starts at the beginning of the rounds. But with a bit of an unfortunate misdrop there from Ajanba, gets the nice fix with the J spin, but now just getting some serious pressure sent up to the top of his board there from QMK. Again, another nice Z spin in order to not ruin his down stack there. But QMK is just playing really well right now. Even though he did have an unfortunate misdrop, unfortunate warm up start. With that failed C spin, it wasn't you haven't really seen many jeopardizing misdrops from. Oh wait, Ajanba tried to do a TSD tower.
That's crazy. Ajanba's like definitely trying to flex right now, and I think it's crazy how both of those players they really sped up a ton last game, because where their openers were like 3 PPS, they ended at like 3.5, which means and QMK isn't someone who's known for being super fast either. So like him kind of managing that speed consistently is really impressive. But either way, Ajanba has a super cheesy board right now. So we'll see how he's able to downstack. QMK is spiking pretty nice though. And we'll see if that's gonna be enough. No, Ajanba looking like he's still. Oh, QMK big misdrops there. Ooh, it's gonna be really difficult to deal with. We'll see if he can find a way out. But
that
was really unfortunate.
Yep. Okay. MKO for both players, very nice. But Ajanba getting the PC off that time. QMK just had, even though he's received garbage on his board, it's very clean, which he just returns very quickly as well. But we're seeing Ajanba just getting that T-spin double into the downstack combo as well. As you know, QMK really likes to prioritize on combo downstacks, but I don't even know if he's gonna be able to get out of this one, which he does. He gets down. He's still in this game. Just when you think he's out, he's just gonna be able to cancel out as many lines as he can and just open up, making full use of these eyepieces here. But he does have to abandon that T-spin double setup, gets the Tetris into the back-to-back T-spin double, looking like he gets himself for that second back-to-back T-spin double, now just at the bottom of his board. But Ajanba, he's made a bit of an unfortunate misdrop, but he's now just looks like he's just kicked up into gear, and he's just playing. It looks like he's playing a bit faster right now compared to QMK. QMK really needs this T-piece. Instead, he just has to abandon that T-spin setup and just try to go for a down stack. And now we might start seeing some continuations from Ajanba, just getting that back-to-back T-spin triple. Not really going to put too much not really going to put too much garbage on QMK's board though. But there we go, QMK getting a really nice floating T-spin, making sure he gets those back-to-backs, preserves that T-spin double, and sending Ajanba all the way to the top of his board. But there we go, we've seen a bit of a reversal come in. And QMK trying to look for a way to find a way to get a combo down stack, which he does, and just all the way back down to the bottom of his board. And now Ajanba just getting that Tetris, getting the back-to-back T-spin double into another back-to-back, and now just gets the Tetris, still working around this bit of garbage though. But look how he's getting sent up. And Ajanba did have a bit of a center forward, which he was able to cancel out with QMK spike there. Really nice to see. And we're not seeing another side forward coming through from Ajanba with the solid garbage coming through. I don't know. I'm surprised how QMK is still surviving with all of this. And QMK had to abandon that T-spin double. Is he going to be able to utilize this garbage effectively? Gets the Tetris into the back-to-back T-spin double. If only he had that piece earlier, he would have got a really nice mid-game PC there. And we see QMK just getting that T-spin single. Has to go for a few line clears in order to just open up his board. And this cheese might actually cost him. He really needs to try and get a way out of this. But as you can see, he's still going crazy right now with his own combo down stacks. He has covered up his garbage hole and an unfortunate misdrop.
That misdrop is so sad to see. Both of them were like fighting tooth and nail for that game. And then QMK just unfortunately in the last moment was not able to take it home. Either way, it's just one game in a long set. And it looks like QMK is already fighting back. Like Ajanba is looking like he's not in the best spot right now. I mean, he is finding his way down a little bit. Oh, that misdrop isn't going to help him, but he is going to get out. No problem there. And it looks like big man QMK over here is trying to like pile on a little bit of pressure, but instead all he got was a little bit of cheese from Ajanba. So we'll see how he's... Because like QMK is the down stack master, right? Like I know we saw in that other game he had that one really like huge down stack and almost topped out Ajanba. And that's because like sometimes he can just pull these crazy down stacks out of nowhere. And
yeah, like he sometimes chooses to go for the T-spin single instead, and just instead of the double in order to just extend the combo, and just still looking for these. And like even though he's even though like it doesn't look like much, it just all adds up in the end. And that just like I think it's what was like kind of seen as like unexpected when you reach the end of your combo. But yeah,
even like a situation like just now, I don't know if you saw the garbage next to each other in the wells. You know, like when there's garbage in like column 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6 or something.
Yeah.
Like most people would then blame their loss on bad garbage, but QMK just downstacked that no problem just now.
You just saw a nice little forward set up there from Ajanba. Just a cheeky little one.
Yeah. Ajanba stacking very high. That was a very big combo. We'll see. Ooh, yeah, QMK trying to find the best option out of this scenario. Ooh, Ajanba 4-widing right now, and it's not that big of a combo, and now his stack is a little bit messy on Ajanba's side. And QMK, big spike there, able to take advantage of that, and those misdrops on Ajanba's side did not really help him.
Okay, TKIs for both players. Ajanba just going for the T-spin single instead. And now pretty much just clean garbage at the moment for both QMK and Ajanba. But yeah, it's still not looking too bad for each other. We're seeing QMK just getting that T-spin single. Just has to go, trying to make sure he's stacking up effectively for that Tetris. And then, was that a bit of a misdrop on the Z piece? I think it was. But it's not going to be too much of a problem for him. He gets the down stack into, and we see a mid-game DT coming through from Ajanba. Very nice mid-game setup there. It can send add pressure to your opponent's board quite a bit. But for QMK, it doesn't seem to be much of a problem. And very nice J spin in order to fix QMK's board. And QMK getting sent up to the top now just a bit. He needs the eyepiece, but doesn't get it, and he just gets topped out.
Yeah, unfortunate Q is gonna cost him that game there. But it looks like QMK going for MKO, Ajanba getting the PC. And Ajanba, a bit of a misdrop there. QMK has some really clean garbage. We'll see how he spikes with it. Ajanba able to kind of get out of that misdrop scenario pretty nicely with a nice overhang. That was a huge spike on his end. And the eyepiece misdrop is going to cost QMK the game.
That spike, man, was just crazy.
That's insane, yeah.
Okay. Oh, C-spin from QMK. I'm not sure what Jambo is trying to do there. He's just having misdrops after misdrops, and very unfortunate. 5.67 APM from Ajanba, something you rarely see.
Blink, very funny there. Ajanba's so clean, right? Immediately before.
Was that a hard drop curse?
It looks like Ajanba going for a big down stack here. Yeah, doesn't find a way to extend it cleanly and messing up his stack a little bit, but QMK misdropping a little bit there. We'll see how he's able to down stack that, and the answer is very nicely, because that was a pretty nice way to get out of that one. Both players trying to put a lot of pressure onto each other. QMK a bit high up now, but it looks like he's able to send a lot of APM and kind of get out of it. We might have a big combo there. Never mind. I take it back. Did not have a big combo. It looks like.
A little bit taking his time there with that T-spin there.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Ajanba.
A little bit, yeah. And then yeah. Oh, Ajanba. I think he would have had a pretty big down stack if he hadn't, or like a decent one to get out of that to send a little bit more cheese to QMK if he hadn't misdropped that piece. But he's still in a pretty good position. And now Ajanba trying to set up a little bit of a 4-wide here. Let's see how QMK handles it. He's able to survive at this point so far. And ooh, QMK spiking it all right back. Ajanba really not able to get out of that.
That center forward from Ajanba, I don't even know if that really helped him, to be honest. But yeah, we're seeing Ajanba gets that T-spin double, and he's just keeping fairly low. I think there might be just a little bit of lag, but it's not going to be too much of a problem, hopefully. We see QMK getting that T-spin double, trying to get this down stack, which he does. Gets that Tetris on like the third or fourth combo there. But we're seeing Ajanba just getting his own T-spin doubles right now. Does have to just go for the 2-line scheme in order to create a combo down stack on his own side, but not really going to add much cheese onto QMK side. As you can see, QMK just opting for this 4-5 stack, gets a nice fractal mid-game fractal setup, which is just stacking one T-spin double setup on top of the other. And we're seeing Ajanba getting his own T-spin into the back-to-back Tetris and opens up again just to get a very nice down stack. Could go for a donation, or instead he just goes for the T-spin single. And QMK just still working around the garbage placement, and gets a very nice side combo down stack as well. But again, even though QMK is going for the combos, it's not really adding. It wasn't really adding so much cheese earlier. But as I say so, I might speak too soon. As you see, Ajanba just trying to open this up now. Gets the Tetris into the T-spin double. Even though that was a T-spin triple setup, only going to clear the 2 lines. Very nice donation with the S piece. But QMK is still holding on. Gets the T-spin double into the down stack. I don't know if that was a bit of an unfortunate OP's misdrop, but he should be able to get out of this, which he does very successfully. Gets that back down to the bottom. Well, pretty much both of them getting back down to the bottom of their board. Ajanba getting that T-spin double, as well as QMK finding the ways to get trying to find a way to get all the way down to the bottom of his board. Did jeopardize his stack a bit, but able to get the down stack or get the line clear as well. Might see another T-spin triple setup coming through from Ajanba. Yes, we do. Goes for the OP's donation with the back-to-back T-spin double. Opens up for the Tetris instead. Just before he's about to send this Tetris, he goes for the T-spin single into the Tetris, and that's gonna add that one extra line. It's gonna be just that extra bit of pressure right now onto QMK's board. But as you can see, we're starting to see the hurry up garbage come through, and I mean, we might just see another case of just whole back to back trying to just cheese out each other. And as you can see, Ajanba making full use of that garbage effectively. But QMK, even though he got sent up to the top of his board, he needs the eyepiece, but misdrops on the Z piece. I don't think he can get out. No, he doesn't. And Ajanba tops him out.
That's 2 games that QMK was so close, fought the whole way long, and then unfortunately just couldn't close it out at the end. Oh, and a quick misdrop there from QMK, but it looks like he found his way down pretty nicely. Ajanba building a very Firestorm-esque, like in that last game, that 4-wide, but yeah, able to still get down. And that's I think very interesting about 4-wide, is that it can be a blessing and a curse. Like, if you have to cancel it out early, then you really don't send nearly as much as you would want to, and it puts your opponent in a pretty good position. And QMK just spiking like mad.
Yeah, I
Very
think
impressive.
Ajanba stacking there was just a little bit scuffed, unfortunately. But here we go. Oh, C-spin, a bit of an incomplete C-spin there from QMK. But we're seeing Ajanba getting a nice prophecy T-spin double just after sending that Tetris. I don't know if that was a OP's misdrop, but not going to be too much of a problem. Hopefully, there he goes, clears it all up very nicely. Still not really being punished for that at all. If only, I mean, that's like the mid-game PC. I was just about to say he was gonna, if he only had the OPs earlier, he would have got a nice PC, but instead he just builds up for the second PC, or the second mid-game PC, but still not really. QMK is still not even phased by the amount that's being received to him, but as you can see, it looks like it's being reversed on the other side. But Ajanba getting that T-spin triple setup into the back-to-back T-spin double with a down stack, but QMK is still able to cancel out the garbage on his own end right now. And there he goes. We might see another triple double from Ajanba. So many triple doubles coming through, and still able to maintain this back-to-back pressure. QMK right at the top. He's covered up his garbage hole, and he's just going to get topped out. 6-5 in favor of Ajanba.
Yeah, that was like QMK almost made his way out of that one, but not quite. Yeah, QMK starting with an MKO, but can't really do the follow-up, I think, because of unlucky garbage, it looks like. Ajanba gonna spike him, but QMK gonna get that down stack. No problem. And Ajanba, very nice T-spin triple there. And we'll see. Ooh, he's building up for a pretty big combo here. We'll see what he makes out of it.
He's not going to be able to get it.
Oh, he held too, yeah.
Not like that this. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Okay, TKI versus PCO. And Ajanba getting the first PC. Oh, I think he would have had second PC, but he had a misdrop. But still not going to be too much of a problem. He does have clean garbage just below that, which he clears through. And we're seeing QMK get that T-spin double into the back-to-back Tetris, into another back-to-back Tetris. And I don't know if Ajanba's going to be able to cancel out, which he does. He finds it. He uses the 180. Well played from him, but still not enough. And just gets topped out by QMK. 7-6 in favor of QMK right now.
Yeah, and I mean this is like such a close set again. I mean, remember like the last tournaments that these guys played, Ajanba, I mean it was Tetrio, right? But Ajanba's like an 11-1 is kind of a blowout. And so these two are really like neck and neck right now as well.
Where have you heard that before?
Yeah. Exactly. Ajanba going for a nice C-spin there.
Nice donation.
Yeah, very nice donation. It did cover up his garbage hole a little bit, but it definitely fulfilled the purpose of just putting on a little bit more immediate pressure on the QMK at that point in time. Ajanba, a little bit of a messy stack, able to clean it up though, and yeah, QMK not able to punish. Ajanba Imperial Cross on the left side there. QMK, Ajanba building that center 4 wide. He's trying to, let's see how much damage this does.
I think he's got it.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
The residue from the Imperial Cross, that was so big brain from Ajanba. It was just the right amount of minos as well, just to create the kicker. But you see, they're getting that fractal as well, trying to extend this combo, but instead he just gets the 2-line clear into the down stack as well. Oh, was that? Wait, was that? I thought that looked like a Neo from Ajanba's board. I'm not even sure if that was or not. It kind of looked like it. But either way, Ajanba still getting these back-to-backs as well. He looks like he's popping off right now. Look at the PPS on him right now as well. And there he goes. Now Ajanba 8-7.
Dang, this is crazy. Ajanba definitely flexing a little bit with that Neo.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like QMK just eating a lot of pressure here.
Oh no!
No!
Like this.
Is he out?
I think he is.
He's out. Yes, oh my god! What an amazing down stack! I can't believe he's out of that.
Oh,
and now Ajanba is being spiked right up top, and QMK gonna just insane reversal.
Oh, even the STSD from Ajanba wasn't even enough.
Crazy.
Oh my god! All right, here we go. We're seeing Ajanba going for the 6-3 stack. And he gets the T-spin double, even though QMK just able to cancel out the garbage. To clear out the garbage lines. Has very clean board right now, and we're seeing a fractal come through from Ajanba getting that back-to-back T-spin double. But we're seeing QMK getting that Tetris, which just moves him back to the bottom of the board. But the really nice garbage from Ajanba it could have added some pressure, but with the misdrops, maybe Ajanba could go for a triple double, but no, does not have the pieces. He's up at the top, and it's 9-8 to QMK.
This is match point for QMK. This is so crazy. Going for the C-spin versus the PCO there. QMK opting to downstack a little bit there and tank a little bit less. It looks like, yeah, Ajanba just, he looks like he's slowing down a little bit, Ajanba is. And like even with the BM Neo, right? Like he's still, he's still like in a very scary spot here. And I mean, Ajanba known to be one of the best of all time, right? And so I think this
Yeah.
would definitely be an upset. There's a reason Ajanba's second seed. And
Man.
QMK kind of popping off right now. Looks like, yeah, Ajanba, ooh, he's trying to spike QMK, but it's all clean. And QMK responding immediately with a little bit more pressure. Yeah, Ajanba has also like very clean garbage. We'll see exactly what he does with it. But yeah, QMK ready for the downstack always. QMK like a master of defense, always able to put himself in a really good position where he's able to find a downstack, like we saw in that game where he survived the crazy spike from Ajanba. And I think like that's really showing here, where like Ajanba's preparing all these spikes. Ooh, it looks like Ajanba has to tank all of that. Ooh, that misdrop isn't gonna help him at all. Well, QMK is able to spike him all the way up to the top. Nice way down found from Ajanba there. Yeah, QMK not able to put on enough pressure. Ooh, Ajanba going for a big combo there, but QMK able to cancel out most of it with a combo of his own. That's just that really nice like defensive positioning from QMK.
Yeah,
Crazy stuff.
Stacking is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, Ajanba really close to the top here. Is QMK gonna be able to close it out? This is so intense.
It is. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Ajanba all the way back at the bottom. A little bit of an unclean stack though. We'll see if QMK with a misdrop of his own. We'll see who's able to come out on top. Looks like the hurry up garbage is coming up. QMK has a ton of cheese here. Can he get down? Is he gonna lose his third game to the hurry up garbage? Looks like he's getting down really nice.
Misdrop. Please don't misdrop QMK.
Yeah, please don't misdrop QMK.
Don't misdrop.
Oh, that was a
this is it. Is this it? Oh my god, he takes it.
I can't believe it.
Let's go. Oh my
Jesus.
god. GG's. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What a
What
way.
a
Oh my god,
set.
what a finish. Oh my
QMK is a god. Holy shit.
Oh man. What a tournament, man. This is
Oh
just
my
too
god.
wild.
This is crazy.
Oh my god.